The book we're going to read today is about ghosts.
Oh, there's a witch.
Yep, let's see what happens in this book. The name of this book,
over the moon.
okay, listen, the name of this book is 10 Timid Ghosts. That's the title. So the title of the book is 10 Timid Ghosts. And it's written by Jennifer O'Connell. That's the author. So the title, 10 Timid Ghosts, and the author, that means who wrote it, is Jennifer O'Connell. Let's see what happens in the story. 10 Timid Ghosts.
I had that.
Look, there's a witch, and she looks like she's packing something. Let's see what happens. Drive in a truck. Ready? Here we go. 10 timid ghosts. In a haunted house, a witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a skeleton and let out a whine. He flew to the woods, and then there were 9.
I had that book.
Okay. 9 timid ghosts. In a haunted house, a witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a bat and didn't wait. She flew to the woods, and then there were 8.
It rhymed.
That's right. The rhyme helps us remember what the next number is. Ready? Here we go. 8 timid ghosts. In a haunted house, a witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a ghoul and screamed, "Oh my heaven!" He flew to the woods, and then there were 7. Here we go. 7 timid ghosts. In a haunted house, a witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a cat. What a terrible fix. She flew to the woods, and then there were 6. Good job. Uh-oh, 6 timid ghosts. In a haunted house, a witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw an owl and took a dive. He flew to the woods, and then there were 5. What do you see about this owl? Does it look like a real owl, or maybe
No, puppet
an
owl.
owl puppet? Oh, maybe something tricky's going on. Let's find out. 5 timid ghosts. In a haunted house, a witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a vampire and dashed to the door. She flew to the woods, and then there were 4. What's going on? 4 timid ghosts. In a haunted house, a witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a monster and was scared as could be. He flew to the woods, and then there were 3. What do we see? What do we see in the monster? Maybe.
Oh no! It looks like a costume.
Maybe it's.
And
Could be.
Like a costume.
Let's find out.
It's the ghost.
I think you might be right. Ready?
I think it was the
3 timid ghosts. In a haunted house, a witch moved in and wanted them out.
There's the witch.
One saw a spider. And what did she do? She flew to the woods, and then there were 2.
I see the witch. He hooked it. He hooked the fishing line to the spider.
That's right. Do you think it's a real spider, or do you think there's something tricky going on with that?
Tricky.
With that witch?
Tricky going on.
You think there's tricking going on?
Twin.
I think there's tricking too. I think you're right. Ready? Let's find out. 2 timid ghosts. In a haunted house, a witch moved in and wanted them out. One saw a rat and started to run. He flew to the woods, and then there was 1.
It's right there.
Oh, but look who's behind it. Oh, I think you guys are right. Here we go. Let's find out. It's the last ghost. 1 clever ghost. In a haunted house, a witch moved in and wanted her out. She saw the witch coming undone. She flew to the woods, and then there was 9. Because did she see a mummy, or did she see the witch in a costume?
No, I think it's toilet paper.
Yeah, I think she's just pretending, right? So, let's see what happens. What are the ghosts going to do? Let's find out. 10 angry ghosts in the deep, dark wood. That witch is too tricky and just no good. This isn't fair. We live in there. Let's band together and give her a scare. One mean old witch in a haunted house. 10 brave ghosts wanted her out. What did they do?
They're gonna say boo, boo,
Boo! And what's the witch doing? Did it work? Did they scare her?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent! The witch saw the ghosts and howled with fear. She tore out the door screaming, "Get me out of here!" And then the ghosts are happy back in their house.
Look at the witch hat.
And where'd the witch go?
Flying up in a
Very
balloon.
awesome. Now who can tell me?
The last page was the scene of the fun.
Yeah,
Guess
very
what?
good. That's right, just like the cover
It
one.
looks like goodbye to the
What happened first in this book?
wanted to go in the house.
The witch wanted to go in the house, right? So what'd she have to do?
She had to get the ghost out.
She had to get the ghosts out. What happened next?
She was playing tricks on them.
She was playing tricks on them. Then what happened next?
The ghost teamed up and then they said boo at the witch.
Then the ghosts got angry and they teamed up and said boo at that witch. And then what happened next?
And she was
When the ghost scared the witch, then what happened?
the ghost ran out.
Yeah, well, the ghost chased the witch out, right? And that was the last thing that happened.
Teapot and you did.
That's right. And the ghosts got to move back in their house. That's right.
She tore the door out and she ran
That's she
out.
tore right out the door. That's right. Woo. Now, who can use their imaginations and predict what might happen after the story's done? So predict means to think what we know and then what might happen in the future. So use your imaginations, and there's no wrong answers. Use your imaginations. What do you think happens after this story's done? What could happen? Raise your hands. Who wants to use your imagination? What do you think might happen after the story's done?
The witch, she will only, she will drive her truck.
So the witch is going to get in her truck and drive away?
No.
No? It could happen. We're just using our imaginations.
She put the ghost in the back of the car and drive away, then put them somewhere else.
So this time the witch is going to be tricky and put the ghost in her car and drive away with them. Could happen.
Yep.
Use your imagination. What do you think might happen next after the story's over? Do you have an idea? Do you want to think some longer? Okay, you keep thinking longer. What's your imagination?
The witch might fly away.
The witch might fly right away.
Actually, drive away.
Or drive away.
Because in the book, she did fly away.
Yep. So use your imagination. What might happen next?
The witch might put the ghost in a train and then drive away.
In a train and drive away. It could happen. Use your imagination. Tell me what you think will happen next.
Them.
And which might trap them? Oh, it could happen.
And they might hide and then they might pull a tricky ghost down there and scare her away.
Yeah, you think maybe the tricky ghost will scare her away again. Did you remember what you wanted to say? Okay. Did you have something in your imagination? Nope, just playing with your hair. All right. Tell me what you think in your imagination might happen next. The ghost take her broom? Ooh, then she couldn't fly away if the ghosts take the witch's broom, huh?
But
she might get in a car or a truck or a train, right? Like with your imaginations.
She might get on a four-wheel.
Or a four-wheeler.
Or the ghost will get the broom and hit her with it.
Oh, I hope not. I would hope they wouldn't hit her with it, but it could happen. Yep. Tell me what you think.
The ghost can take her truck and she won't have a truck anymore.
Oh, if the ghost took her truck, where are those ghosts going to go in that truck? Where would ghosts go in a truck?
Probably to the mall.
To the mall. Where else could they go?
In the woods.
They could go back in the woods, that's right. They had a little trail.
They might go back in the haunted house.
They might go back in the haunted house and have a party. What?
They can go to the beach.
They could go to the beach. These ghosts could go anywhere in our imaginations.
They could go to the North Pole.
They could go to the North Pole because, you know, they're white. It's white at the North Pole without snow. Go ahead. Tell me what you think in your
They
imagination.
can go to New York City.
They could go to New York City. I hear ghosts really like New York City. Yes.
They can go to where Santa Claus gets all the presents.
Oh, those ghosts could go. That would be a great story if we imagined ghosts going to the North Pole and visiting Santa Claus where all the presents are. Wouldn't that be a great story to imagine?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The author, the person who wrote this story, Jennifer O'Connell, used her imagination to write this story. And you know what? I like using our imaginations too because those are lots of great ideas for what might happen after the story. We could write a story too. So I think that'd be a great idea for another time. We could take all these ideas and write a story for them. Wouldn't that be fun? And make our own book. What a great
I did
idea.
it also.
Yeah?
Yeah, I made it at home.
Wonderful. All right. Does anybody have anything more to say about this book before we do book exchange? Yes, sir.
The ghost might go up in the moon.
Ghosts could go to the moon. That would make a great story too. Ghosts on the moon.
They can fly to the moon.
They could fly right to the moon. That's right. I'm pretty sure they could just go right there when they wanted to. All right. Now it's time for book exchange. All right. So, what are our rules about book exchange? Can we run all over the library?
No.
Okay. Where can we get books from? Okay. But wait. We raised our hand over here, so I'm going to ask him because he raised his hand. Go ahead.
On the shelf.
Yep. So the Halloween books on this shelf. Where else can we
On
get
the
books?
table.
On the table. That's right.
And over there.
That's right. Well, there's no more books on the table over there. The new ones got all put away. All right, so we're going to get books off of this table. We're going to get books from the Halloween shelf. And then there's the Dora and Diego and Star Wars and Batman books on this shelf right here, right?
Batman.
Okay? Everybody stand up. Even if you didn't bring a book back, you can read your book in the library today.
Yes.
When you find your book, please sit back down either at one of the tables or on the reading carpet.